Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have yet to lose a game in this series, and now they go for the sweep at home against their division rival.
So, Boog, I noticed a few fans carrying brooms around the stadium. Where do you think these people find these brooms? Do they bring them from the house? And are they dirty? Are they clean? What's the deal? I think some of them look brand new. But anyway, these players have played great in this series, and they're looking to sweep their division rivals right out of the building.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Pitching in our game today, Clayton Kershaw. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
All right, ready to get underway. As the lefty gets to work. Line drive, base hit down the line. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Charlie Blackmon, hitless of the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Yeah, that's a little bit high. 1-0. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. And a pitch. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. On the ground, could be 2. Lux to second, on to Freddie. Double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Ryan McMahon at the plate now. That's ball 1. In the air, left side. Corrals it. And that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin
The
Lux.
second baseman, Gavin.
And a pitch. Freeland in his 8th season, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Next offering is downstairs. Lifted in the air, out to left, and there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some guys that can punish the baseball, Chris.
So fun to watch these guys take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined, don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it, so we'll keep our ears open today.
On the ground, and that one handled. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the veteran outfielder, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. Fought off foul. The lefty fires. That one hit to right. Hayward puts it away. One down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. That one ripped left field. That's back, and that one is going to go. A laser to left. His 4th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next to hit, Lowry's Montero. And a strike in there. Kershaw, the former MVP, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that's in the dirt. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. The wind of the pitch.
1 ball.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. That one not close, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Kershaw deals. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sean Bouchard. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The pitch. Swung on, looped into center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mookie Betts.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
And the pitch. There's a strike to Mookie. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. First pitch misses. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
That's to third. McMahon tosses across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers trailing by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Dodgers go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now here is number 82.
Yanquiel Fernandez.
And he deals. That's a slider for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him. And one gone.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Next for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Colorado's DH, Charlie Blackmon. He hit into a double play his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Breaking ball inside, and 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
First and third, 1 down. He goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Kershaw fires. High fly ball down the left field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado, but they hold a 1-0 lead. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Chris Taylor. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And one out now.
No, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
The Rockies up by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Kicks and fires. That's off the mark, and a count 1-2. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Down, base is empty. Outside. And that's ball 3. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Chases that one out of the zone. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Max Muncy at the dish. That's outside. Ball 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
The pitch.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on.
That's outside.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Gavin Lux digs in now. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That is the inning. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Chris Bryant. And here it comes. And that's in for a strike. Bryant goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ground ball up the middle. Lux throws to first in time. Bryant out on the play.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
The second baseman,
Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. In there at the knees. Strike one. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it. 2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 outs, base is empty. And Lowry's Montero digging in for the Rockies. And takes low for ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jason Hayward.
the right fielder.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Freeland back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, left fielder.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Settles under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
There goes Hayward. Swing and a miss. Bro, and they got him.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
Two outs.
Ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. Way inside. Kicks and deals. And another ball. Freddie Freeman waits on deck. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
That one fouled off. And the pitch. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. They still trail 1-0. We go to the top of the fifth. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. Kershaw back to work. Swing and a foul straight back. Oh, 1 down. That one missing inside. And a ground ball to first. Freeman takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yanquiel Fernandez.
Here's the center fielder. Struck out swinging his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a good eye there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 2 gone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Diaz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Slow roller to third. Muncy slings it across. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 3 up, 3 down that time. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, James Outman.
The center fielder, James Outman.
The wide to kick the pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Here comes a pitch. That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And now it's even up. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Caught looking his first time up. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The Dodgers down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, he gloves it, takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The pitch. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Rockies leading by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. This one lifted in the air, left field, under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. A wind in the pitch. Foul ball there. And a pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering down in the dirt. The pitch. And that's the strikeout looking. Fastball to letters throws him for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Charlie Blackmon. And first offering is fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
One down, base is empty. And now 1 and 2. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now Ryan McMahon in the air, left field. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Blackmon off of first with 2 away. Slider misses outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. One hit, one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the sixth. Here's a big power threat. Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able.
Slider got him for strike three.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Gavin Lux. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, that's out.
And downstairs. Out to short. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Jason Hayward.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward. And a foul ball.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Now back, the left fielder,
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
But in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
At the belt and fires. And now 2-0. Up the middle. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. The pitch. And a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Next offering is down low, and it's 1-1. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
And Lowry's Montero digging in for the Rockies. Just off the outside edge. Ball one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
One down, base is empty. And that's outside. 2-2. Bouncer to second. Lux tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Sean Bouchard.
Sean Bouchard will hit next. First offering, and it just misses.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Strike one. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Two outs. Hit weakly on the ground. Muncy sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Mookie Betts will get us started.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And delivers outside. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen. Jalen Beeks getting loose out there. Bard warming up as well. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Fights it off. We'll see another.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. zone and a called strike. Left-hand hitter waits. That's smacked on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Outman up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daniel Hudson.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Fernandez.
The pitch. Number 82 stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. That one is hammered right field. Hayward going back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
His defense is better than a lot of people think. He's a big guy, but very athletic, moves well, and that was a very nice play going back to get it out late in this ball game.
Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. 1 for 2. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Freeman. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel.
So the batting order turns over. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Joe Kelly looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Feyereisen also getting ready. Two down, nobody on. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the DH, Chris Taylor. The lefty fires. And he takes one right on the black. 1-1. Freeland into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike two. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And now the lefty. Chopper to second. In plenty of time to first. Taylor is out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And here is Will Smith. That's ripped to right down the line. And this one could be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
So the tying run at second.
Ball one.
In there at the knees. And it's 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Man at second. Outside. The count now 2-2 with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Gavin Lux getting on deck circle. With the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive. Diving. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Well, he took a risk diving for that ball, but fortunately makes the catch. If it drops, the run probably scores from second base, but because of the great play, he kept the runner from advancing.
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And that's outside.
No strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. We're tied at 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Freeland won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Jake Bird on a pitch out of the pen here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Two outs, runner on first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. Ball 1, no strikes.
Great base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at first, you're in the 3rd and final game of the series. Way outside, and it's 2-0. Chris with that distraction and the speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
No, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Pickoff throw. Back in there standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. And had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That misses. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Going to be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count lately. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Next offering is in for a strike. Outside corner with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
He fouls it off. He'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And looking, that's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, J.P. Fire Eyes.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Charlie Blackmon getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. There's a swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Joe Kelly, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And right-hander deals. Misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced, and this one gives him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's not a batter if you're a hitter. So I'm so glad I'm retired.
Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one finds his home, and it's 0-2. There.
Well, he missed badly with the 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so the guys stay ready for it.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Started after the 1-2 pitch. He'll deal it first, and he won it around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Justin Lawrence.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 61, Justin Lawrence.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And evidently for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Up and in, and the count is 1-1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Tyler McKinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Righty to the plate, and the count 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. On his way over. He's got it. And there's one down.
So such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
In the box, lays off for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Laser, base hit.
There you go, and winning run is aboard with 1 down. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend with a baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Freddie Freeman, the next to hit. Raise the outside corner. That's strike 1. Right-hander kick steals.
He's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
With the winning run on at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9. The next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
To short, could be 2. Over to Rogers. Double play, and we're headed to extra innings.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in L.A. Now, here is Brendan Rodgers. Fire-izing back to work. Of the middle, Lux. On the run, sends it over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. It does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Montero, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. One down, base is empty. And foul off.
If he's bagging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of the staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get out. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Sean Bouchard digs in now. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Feyereisen, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Out to short, backs up with it. Whips it to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. So they make short work of them there. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now at the plate, James Outman. And a pitch. Just missed. And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. Foul ball still, 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. You really think the outer half is open.
Righty delivers. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets. Outside.
Chris Taylor waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Here comes the pitch. He walked it. And that will keep things going.
Well, walking the potential winning run is bad enough, but with his speed and ability to put himself in scoring position, that could be a huge mistake.
No outs, runner at first. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one lifted to left. On the move to the gap. Squeezes it.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gap. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And next for LA, Will Smith.
Going pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Little chopper rolls foul. only one away.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Timing on the swing was great. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Max Muncy.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground. I didn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around the third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Dodgers walk it off in extra innings.
So excited to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30